Hi everyone. All right, I'm back with another video. I know the last video kind of rambled and I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I really wanted to share my trip to Omaha to retrieve Bob and to also show you me being in Virginia with the family, one with my son for Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, ran into a little bit of issues in Omaha, but that's okay. I was still able to get Bob. So then on Thanksgiving, there we got bad news. A close cousin of mine that I talk to every day, sometimes 4 times a day, passed away. And it was just, that's still been hard for me. So I'm trying to adjust, and which means I probably will start posting a whole lot more because I need to focus on something. And this I really need to be in focus on. Plus with the editing and everything, I'm trying to learn all that. No, I don't have no fancy intro, and that's okay because with this channel, I want to keep it as real as I can keep it. I want to always share and try to answer what I can. I'm not any type of professional. I can only go by my experience and the information that has been transferred to me from my doctors. But if you ever have any questions, of course, I'm open book. I'm willing to answer. I want to tell you what, if it applies to me, what, experience I had with it. Um, I'm going to be showing you a few pics of me after surgery. Not too many because, I kind of was a complete loopy for real, if that's what you want to call it. Um, Thanks to my sister wanting to be, I don't think she was trying to be funny. I think that way she let me see how I was, because I was gone, okay? But hey, whatever it takes for me to be alive, that's okay by me. I'm not embarrassed. I enjoy it because I'm here to laugh with it. Um, and I'm not trying to sugarcoat and make it seem like it's an easy road. It wasn't before and it's not after, because you still have to stay on task. And sometimes with the pills, so many of them, it can make you feel like you're just exhausted. But you know what? You keep going. I'm going to show the recovery house I had, which was on the same campus as the hospital. My hospital had about 11 buildings, different buildings, because they're all specialists for different things. So it's a lot of buildings, and they have a school there, a college. So there's a lot of dorms for the medical students. And one dorm is geared for heart and lung transplant patients, things like that, that can stay there. It's not free though. Definitely not free. But it's very, very clean, it's sanitized every day, sometimes twice a day. And it looks like a hotel once you get inside, but you have to have you'll see me with a badge on. You have to have a badge to swipe to get in the building, swipe to get in the elevator, and swipe to get in the doors once you get off the elevator, and then swipe to get in the door to your room. I chose a 2-bedroom room because I have a compromised immune system, so I didn't want to share the full kitchen that was downstairs. So some of them will have a huge kitchen that everyone would share. They cook their food and share each other, but I couldn't be in that environment, so I had my own kitchen. It was very nice, comforting. I'm a people person, but at that time, I really had to focus on a lot of things. I was even doing diabetic medications, like checking my blood and getting insulin shots, because some of the medication made my body as if it was a diabetic. So I had to do that. And I'm one of those ones that once I have my brain set, I'm not trying to stay on a lot of pills. I'm trying to see, do I have to take them forever, or how can I get off? And the way I could get off of it was to watch what I ate and monitor it by certain times. So I would watch my intake of food. I wouldn't eat anything with sugar in it. No, not even pasta, no milk, nothing, with straight water and basically salads. I would eat some chicken and just a little bit, and I would also eat eggs in the morning, like a boiled egg or scrambled. So it's a lot that I had to do, but I got off of it and I didn't have to do them shots anymore. Oh my God, that was just, I wasn't used to that. So I don't like needles, unfortunately, but I didn't like them at all before now. Even now, when I go to get my blood drawn almost every 2 weeks, I don't like the needles, but I got to do what I got to do, right? That's what we're here for, is to do what we got to do. I'm just hoping that this video, this channel with me gives you some type of comfort or some type of insight to see what you might experience or go through. It's just mine that I'm sharing, and that it was very I try to find my happy. So a lot of times you'll see a lot of pics with me laughing with my sister or what have you, or joking around, because I chose to find my happy. I wasn't wanting to be down and depressed. I did it sometimes, and I was very feeling like, what happened? How did I get here so fast? Within a matter of 3 months, I found out that I had this, what they say now is scleroderma. First it was rheumatoid arthritis, they thought. And then to know that I have scarring on my lungs. I've never smoked, so I thought it was from something with the airline maybe, but no, it wasn't. And so it just was like to try to collect all that in, and you keep getting bad news after bad news. It's kind of hard to accept the good news and the blessing that I have. It took me a while. I'm going on 2 years now, but it's hitting me now that I'm like, ooh, I got, a lung transplant. I'm going to do what I got to do. It's now I can try to be out with people a little bit. But before I was just like, I think I was like a zombie or something, because I just couldn't grasp it. They gave me, of course I had my blessing, but and people were happy for me and this, and I'm still sitting there like, okay, when's the bad news going to hit? Because you always feel like there's going to be some bad news. But anyways, you have to try to find your happy no matter what. Just because you're on tanks, on oxygen, just try your best. Try to get out as much as you can, but still keep your distance from people. You gotta get out, because these four walls are gonna feel like they're closing in. A little trick: if you got oxygen and you're going to the store, going places with someone, we used to put my oxygen behind the passenger seat, and we had the bungee cord wrapped around it, so it kind of kept it in place, because those tanks are not easy to travel with. I mean, people think, oh yeah, you just put it in the back seat, you sit with it and you hold it. No, it's some work. Them things fall around, and only one tank will last you maybe 45 minutes. So if you're out for 2 or 3 hours, you got to have another backup for your tank. So, you're taking about 4 tanks with you just to be on the safe side. So just try to, don't let it discourage you. I kind of let it bother me sometimes, and my sister just wasn't having it. She was like, you getting out the house? Come on, let's go just ride. We can go looking at houses. We can, whatever the case may be. But keep your happy. I'm going to stop rambling, and we're going to go ahead and get into it, so this video ain't super long and it gets to the point, to what you want to see, because I don't want to bore you or bore the ones that don't understand. If you are a transplant recipient and you have something to add to it, let me know. If you are a person on the waiting list for that, let me know. I want to be able to pray for you, because we're going to hope for the best. We're going to really pray for that. I hope any information that I have, I can share. I sometimes forget everything that happened as I went along, but bear with me. Charge it to my mind, not my heart. Isn't that how they say it? Yeah. Okay, so let's get into it, and I hope you enjoy it. Have a wonderful day, and take care of yourselves and be safe. All right? Thank you. This is one of my x-rays that shows the scarring, which is white over the lungs that are black. This was a procedure, which was one of many different ones to check the oxygen in my wrist. And then they also went through my neck to check my heart. Gotta hold the button. Go, darling.
Right, left heart cath, pre-lung transplant. 75 mcgs, Sublima iron, 1 milligram Versed, that's that groggy stuff that you have, and Band-Aid, right neck, bink. Oh, sorry, that's my left, bink. TR band, right wrist, on at 114 DCC of air. What's DCC of air?
That girl's smart. She must work for a hospital. That's the right.
Oh, no, that's 10 cc's of air.
Oh, 10 cc's air.
Yeah, it looked like it was connected.
Don't judge, but they got the good cranberry juice. This was my at-home oxygen machine that would plug into the wall, aka Big Bubba.
So clean.
And this little guy here used to like to play with my shoulder strap oxygen before I switched to the tanks. Bye. Bye, bye. You messing with my machine?
You want some air?
Hey, you need some air? Look, he know how to push the power button. You just turned it on. Uh-oh. You did it. Turn it off. Turn it off. Thank you. You too smart. No, no. No, no. Didn't I just tell you no, no? Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Okay, thank you. Now, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Nope. No, no. No, no. And that little meter at the top of that oxygen tank tells me how much oxygen I have inside. Just being goofy with my onesie. That's what I mean about claiming you're happy. Got my onesie on. I was very cautious who I see, but it was my birthday, and my girlfriend surprised me and came by. She's one of few that really have my back. And this was Bob when he was a little bit younger. He never got scared of my tube. This is my hair when it was so matted. I had it in a bun for so long, and it just could not untangle, so I just decided to cut it off. Girl, it's so slinky. I'm so glad I didn't have to wear that face mask, but only for a couple of days. And here are 4 tubes at the top of my stomach after surgery to drain, and then also the coverage of the stitches that went up from my scar. As you see, my room was sealed off really good.
It's only on 2 liters, right? Nice.
Dee, what you doing?
And here's part of my lung team. I appreciate them so much. They're so kind. Unfortunately, there was only one TV throughout the whole apartment.
What your temperature is? What's your weight? Blood sugar? I'm gonna take your blood sugar again at dinner time. And it better be below 150.
It's my gun. Boom! Boom! Leaving the recovery house to go to a doctor's appointment. And once I was out of the recovery house, fast forward, look who I get to see. Oh, my sweet Bob, the blessing that God let me stay alive to see him grow. I'm so thankful. Those hugs are everything to me. Thank you for watching, though, and hopefully you'll subscribe to become family with me and Bob. Until then, take care.